Hollow's first Hispanic valedictorian, a young man who many know as a classmate, leader, role model, and friend. His incredible work ethic and personal motivation truly showed throughout high school, for there wasn't a test, quiz, or project he didn't ace, and I was so fortunate to have him in my lab group this year. Even though he is so high-achieving, he still manages to be the most humble person I know. While he earned the title of being valedictorian for being studious, he's so much more than just smart. This soccer star also has a musical side, playing viola and dabbling in many other instruments. But personally, I found his most interesting talent to be his ability to power through all 9 seasons of The Office on Netflix in record time. His impact on others is what truly makes him special. He has an infectious laugh that can make anyone smile and is trustworthy and readily willing to help others. He doesn't make school a competition, rather he is the first person to turn to in need. He is a role model for children, which became evident when we visited WI for our chemistry projects. I saw how kids he had for summer camp admired him. They were so excited when he showed up and went as far as to ask him to sign their shirts. Headed off to Harvard University in the fall, I'm confident he's ready for the future and any challenge that comes with it. He has the charisma to be a world leader, the good kind, the intelligence to be a neurosurgeon, and the courage to help those in need. So I know that no matter what direction he chooses, he will make Sleepy Hollow so incredibly proud. I could stand here and continue to rattle off a million other talents, accomplishments, and qualities he has, which he would love and deserve, but instead, it is my pleasure to introduce Diego Arias, this year's valedictorian.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Thank you, Katie, for that heartfelt introduction. I'm really happy that we have grown so close these last few years. Although you will be an ocean apart in the second best university in the world, I know that I will always be able to call on you. Tonight, I want to speak from my heart, so that is where I have kept my speech, if I can find it. Good evening to everyone who has come to share this special evening. I want to acknowledge and thank Mr. Bersari, Dr. Smith, and Mr. Baxter, as well as the Board of Education for both their dedication and their leadership. I'd also like to thank the support staff, custodians, bus drivers, monitors, secretaries, and security for all of their hard work and for making sure that things run smoothly. And who could forget all the teachers and TAs whose dedication and passion have inspired us for the past 12 years. Whether it be teaching us how to ask to go to the bathroom in a foreign language, puis-je aller aux toilettes, or how to play a musical instrument, or how to do the infamous Lagrange error bound test, we are forever grateful. Lastly, I'd like to thank all of the families, including our siblings, grandparents, uncles and aunts, and especially our parents, for always being there for us and for giving us unconditional love and support. I speak for all the students here when I say thank you. As teenagers, we don't say it as often as we should, but please know that we truly appreciate all that you have done and will continue to do for us. Me gustaría darle un saludo a mis padres, mi abuela y a toda mi familia, porque sin ellos nunca hubiera llegado a donde estoy hoy. Siempre me apoyaron en todos mis sueños y trabajaron duro para asegurar que yo tenga una mejor vida y más oportunidades de las que ellos tuvieron. Yo sé que fue muy difícil para ellos mudarse a un país nuevo. Nunca los voy a poder retribuir por todo lo que hicieron por mí. También me gustaría saludar y agradecer a todos los padres y familiares como ellos que sacrificaron tanto y tuvieron que adaptarse a una cultura nueva por el bienestar de sus hijos. Now, to the class of 2017. You know you are dear to my heart, but I'd rather not deliver this rehearsed speech. Instead, I will be pulling this one out of my back pocket. Dodged a bullet. I cannot believe that the day has come for us to graduate. It seems like just yesterday, I came to this incredible town from Uruguay and was shocked, but also pleased by how accepting and kind my classmates were to me. And just yesterday, we got to showcase our talents, or lack of talent, in the WI Circus. Just yesterday, we sang The Climb while graduating 5th grade from WI. Just yesterday, we got to explore Washington, D.C. together and had a little too much fun in the hotel. Just yesterday, we ventured into high school and were awed as freshmen to have so much freedom. Y como si solo ayer cantábamos Paraguay después de cada victoria de fútbol. Just yesterday, we got on ABC News for wearing hideous Hawaiian shirts during picture day. Just yesterday, we won back-to-back Spirit Weeks with the two most understanding class advisors ever. Just yesterday, we topped off our senior year with a glamorous prom and crowned a true king in Peter Moriarty. Well, these yesterdays are now just memories, little snippets of life that we will always be able to hold on to and remember, no matter where we go. While I will look fondly upon the memories that I've just shared, there have been times that have not been so easy. Each of us has encountered some form of failure or faced an obstacle that made us question our path. For me, one of the hardest things that I've had to deal with was my knee injury. Being valedictorian is nice, but my heart's true desire was to be a professional soccer player. En route, I'd bring the sectional championship back to Sleepy Hollow with GGDS and eventually become a D1 superstar. Then, I'd eventually be mentioned with the likes of Maradona, Messi, and Ronaldo, and I'd marry a supermodel. But unfortunately, I blew up my knee junior year and was sidelined for 9 months. Well, at first, I kept on feeling bad for myself and kept on asking, why me? I eventually realized that all I was doing was wasting my time. Other kids and families have suffered worse setbacks. While it is natural to wallow in misery and suffering, none of us should dwell on them for too long. Setting and achieving goals are important. However, enjoying the journey with the people around us is equally, if not more, important. Time and time again, we are bound to make mistakes or encounter an obstacle. These problems are the defining moments of our life and are what help us discover our true character. How boring would life be if we were never challenged to find out how far our determination and tenacity can take us? Thus, remember and enjoy the good times, but also remember the tough times and the people who supported us in our times of need. To paraphrase Carl Sandburg, life is like an onion. You have to peel it off one layer at a time, and sometimes you cry. Capaz que ustedes saben mejor que todos nosotros cómo se siente ser diferente y tener que luchar para adaptarse. Yo sé que no fue fácil para ninguno de nosotros, pero tenemos mucha suerte de estar en una comunidad como esta que nos abrió y nos continúa abriendo las puertas a tantas oportunidades. Lo que les pido es que se acuerden que ustedes son el sueño americano. Han sacrificado tanto para llegar a donde están. Capaz que no ha sido fácil, pero es mejor perder algunos combates en la lucha por nuestros sueños que ser derrotado sin saber siquiera por qué se está luchando. And that, in essence, is what makes the Sleepy Hollow community both amazing and unique. When I first walked into Ms. Rivera's and Ms. Martez's class, I was terrified to see a room full of American students with whom I shared no culture, or language. Even though I struggled a lot initially, after the first week, I realized that my parents had just made the best choice for our family and me. I was surrounded by people like Jacob, Micah, and Casper, who as first graders really embodied what it meant to be from this town. They were accepting and encouraged me, not caring where I was from. This is what makes our school and community special. No matter where you are from, what you look like, or how different you are accepted and given an opportunity to realize your potential. Sleepy Hollow is not a perfect place, and it has its share of flaws. Nevertheless, it has given us so many tools to succeed in the world. In this political culture, where everyone is trying to divide us, we must show the world that there is more to gain from being together than from being apart. Even though I'm a first-generation student, I receive nothing but support from everyone here. Y nos tenemos que acordar que no importa lo que otras personas digan, somos todos una parte integral de los Estados Unidos. Hay que demostrar que somos todos más fuertes cuando estamos unidos que cuando estamos separados. No hay un Estados Unidos hispano y un Estados Unidos blanco. Hay solo un Estados Unidos de América. Class of 2017. I am proud, but also very humbled to be the valedictorian of such a talented group of people. To the musicians, the artists, the engineers, the athletes, and the poets, our class really exemplifies what it means to be passionate and help one another along the way. And now, it is finally time for us to go out into the world. Understand and be prepared for the reality that not everyone will be as inclusive, not everyone will be as supportive, and not everyone will be as nurturing as they are here. Have courage and have heart to speak for those who cannot speak for themselves, to fight for those who are powerless. No matter where you go next, whether it be to the armed forces, higher education, or a job, keep all of the memories and lessons learned from Sleepy Hollow close to your heart. Never let anyone tell you that you can't do something. Hey, if we survive Seaside, we can survive anything. Try different things, discover your passions, live life to the fullest. Challenge yourself, test your limits, and embrace adversity. And no matter how many times you get told no or you encounter failure, never give up on your dreams. Life is too short. Don't waste it doing things you do not love. Mis compañeros de clase vayan a demostrarle al mundo qué se significa ser un jinete. My fellow classmates, go out and show the world what it truly means to be a horseman.